So we are on the Kentucky State Fair assignment. It's our first real glimpse at this new upcoming unit. This is a really long unit, and I apologize for that. There's a lot of content being covered, so please do your best to stay on top of your work and don't fall behind. So for this first one, we are going to the Kentucky State Fair in August. You're trying to figure out how much you should plan to spend so you know how much money to bring. The graph below shows how much 3 different people spent after going through the main gate and then buying their ride tickets. Every ride ticket is the same price. So here's our graph. The X values represent the number of tickets that each person bought, and the Y values represent the total amount spent at the fair. So with a partner or by yourself, record what you can interpret just from looking at this graph. So I did 3 things that I felt were pretty obvious, and that majority of you should be able to tell me just from looking at this graph. So I said 1 ticket and the admissions cost is $8.50. So that was this first dot here. They bought 1 ticket for a total of $8.50. Now that does not mean that the ticket was $8.50 itself. It meant that the admissions, so just walking through the main gate, plus 1 ticket was $8.50. If we connected all of the dots, the function is linear. So I just drew a straight line through all of the points, and I found that it's linear, made a straight line. As the number of tickets increases, so the number of tickets that you bought, as you buy more tickets, the total amount that you spent at the fair also increases, which I feel should be pretty intuitive for most of you, but we could also tell that because we have an increasing or positive line here. So then for this first one, after entering the fair, you decide to buy 4 ride tickets. What will your total cost be for attending the fair, and how do you know? So I could do this 2 different ways. So I can look at my graph, and since I drew the line in, I'm going to go to number of tickets. I bought 4 tickets. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that it's going to cost me $10 to enter through the main gate and buy those 4 tickets. The other way is doing the math, figuring it out. So if I bought 0 tickets, that's just getting through the main gate. I go through the main gate, I don't buy any tickets. I'm not going on any rides, I just want to eat the food. So I need to pay how much money? Well, I'm spending $8 just to walk through the gate. And then from there, this is the admissions price. From there, I'm going to buy 1 ticket. And that's going to cost me, so how much do I go up? That's going to cost me 50 cents per ticket. So 50 cents is the price per ticket. I bought 4 tickets, so 4 tickets at 50 cents is $2 plus the $8 to get into the park. So 8 plus 2, that would be $10. So the total cost for attending the fair is $10. How do you know? I want you to actually explain in your own words. I went through a very lengthy description on how I found that using 2 different methods. Choose the one that was easier for you to understand, and I want to see you explain it in your own words. The next one, describe how the cost increases as you buy more tickets, and be specific with your answer. So how does cost increase? How does the total amount of money spent at the fair increase as you buy more tickets? So specifically, we're actually looking at the slope here. And each ticket you buy, the total amount you spend increases by 50 cents. Okay, so looking at this graph, 0 tickets was $8. If I bought 1 ticket, I'm now at $8.50. If I buy 2 tickets, I'm at $9. If I bought 3 tickets, I'm at $9.50. If I buy 4 tickets, I'm at $10. So each ticket that I buy increases the total amount spent at the fair by 50 cents. If you want to add more detail, go for it. Number 3, after entering the fair, you decide you want to go on a lot of rides. What will the total cost for attending the fair and then purchasing the 15 ride tickets? So to enter the fair, the total cost to enter the fair, $8 to enter. That's just the straight up one-time fee. Like, you have to pay that regardless if you ride any rides. So $8, I'm going to have to pay that. And then we want to purchase 15 ride tickets. And each ride ticket costs me 50 cents each. So 15 tickets at 50 cents each. How much am I spending for those ride tickets? I'm going to multiply 15 times 0.5. And that's $7.50. Okay, those are really the only costs that I have associated with the fair in this graph that I'm talking about. So I'm going to add these two costs together, the cost to enter and the cost per ticket. So the $8 plus the $7.50, that means that I spent a total of $15.50 at the fair. Now, you have a choice for this next one. Either write a description in words or numbers and symbols. So either in words or numbers and symbols, meaning an equation of sorts, that can be used to find the total cost after entering the fair and purchasing any number of tickets. Okay, so let's see, what do I have? I'm going to multiply the number of tickets you buy by 50 cents. Okay, because I know that each ticket costs 50 cents. I don't know how many tickets I'm going to buy, though, but I know regardless of how many I buy, I'm going to multiply it by 50 cents. And then I also will add on the $8 in the admissions. So just to walk into the park, the $8. So that would be my description in words. If you chose to do numbers and symbols and do sort of an equation, that would be the total amount spent at the fair would equal the 50 cents per ticket. So I'm going to represent that by X because I don't know how many tickets I'm buying, plus the $8 admissions fee. And this X is going to be the number of tickets that you purchase. So if you want to know the total amount spent, we're going to multiply the number of tickets by 50 cents and then add on the $8 admissions. Number 5, how does the ticket price appear in your description or in your expression, meaning that equation that I have? Well, in the equation, it's the X, the total, which is the value that is being multiplied by the price per ticket. Number 6, how does the ticket price appear on the graph? How does ticket price appear on the graph? Well, it was our slope. Each ticket that we bought was 50 cents. It was rise over run. I'm going, how much do I go up? How much do I go over? From the 0 tickets to the first ticket. Well, I went up 50 cents and I went over 1. So 50 cents over 1 would show me the price per ticket, and it's the slope. And then for these extension ones, these are kind of further out thinking to see how well you really understand what's going on. I'll give you some hints and some guidance on these, but I do want you to try to solve them on your own. So if you went to the Kentucky State Fair, how many tickets could you buy with $25,000? So maybe you played a scratch-off ticket before you went to the fair and you won $25,000 and you're like, I'm going to buy everything. I'm going to buy so many tickets. Okay, so we want to find X. How many tickets could you buy? That is X. $25,000 represents the total amount spent. So using what we've done before in the previous questions, specifically number 4, could you solve for X? How many tickets could you buy? So your final answer is going to be the number of tickets you buy. Go ahead, try that one out. And then for the second one, if you could enter the Kentucky State Fair for free, remember it costs you $8 to enter. Now we're going to enter for free. Maybe we're going on a Wednesday when we don't have admissions prices. How would this graph look different? Okay, and then tell me what you think.